Today we are reading Stay, a top dog story by Alex Latimer. And I'm going to be using my crazy voice from here on out because Ash Jr. wants me to read.
Can you believe they named me that?
All right, here we go. Stay. Ben thought his dog Buster was the best dog in the whole world. That's best in show. Top dog right there.
Why?
Because Ben thought it was. But his mom and dad were not so sure. What is this word mum? I think that's a flower.
You can call it Mama, Mom.
You don't think that's a flower, a mum? Have you ever heard of a mum, the flower? They're very large and colorful.
But you can call it Mama or Mom.
You think it's a different language? Maybe that's what they call a mom in maybe England? So maybe it's English?
No.
Am I not speaking English?
You can say Mom, Mama, Mom.
All right.
Yeah.
So his mom and dad weren't sure, and they're all like, Buster, because he's a bad dog. Look, he's eating ice cream, and he's jumping into oh my goodness, he's jumping in a bathtub. That's a naked boy. We cannot show a naked boy on this channel. Oh my goodness. All right. And then also he's running through flowers here, and he's kicking up the flowers. It says Buster was exhausting. Oh. And his mom says, I think we need a vacation. Yeah, I think you do. Look at all this mess. This seems horrible. Horrible. Vacation? Ooh, Ben couldn't wait. He likes vacation. Until he remembered the last trip. Look, he's thinking about it. And then, look, there's the dog, and it's going bark, 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 barrel. Barrel? What is barrel? Is that what a dog makes? No? A dog makes a barrel
No,
sound?
it says bark, 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 bark.
Oh, and it just isn't printed on the page. Okay, I understand. And then next, look, they're going to Bird World, which seems like the most boring amusement park ever. I don't think I'd want to go to Bird World. And then look, the dog is shaking off all of his wetness onto the mum.
You can call it Mama.
You think?
Yes.
I think she's a flower. Buster, she says. And then Buster will stay with Grandpa, said Mom and Dad firmly. So Buster doesn't get to go on vacation this time. Let's see. But Grandpa doesn't know all the things that Buster likes to do, argued Ben. Well, then why don't you tell Grandpa in a note? Asked Dad. Look at their painting. They have a painting of a pink stegosaurus. That would be a nice painting to have, right?
And purple.
And purple spikes on it? Yeah, that's right. All right. Ben found some paper and his pencil and crayons and started to write. He also found a cookie. All right, let's see. These are the things that Buster likes. He likes belly tickles. Do you like belly tickles? Let's see. Do you like belly tickles? You do like belly tickles. Dog biscuits with peanut butter. And sleeping on Dad's pillow. Oh, I would hate that if a dog slept on my pillow. It would get all scratchy. And then thunder, he dislikes. These are the things he dislikes. Thunder, cat, oh my goodness. Cat farts? No, we cannot show that on our channel. This is a kid's channel. And, let's see what else he dislikes. He dislikes sad movies. Oh, Old Yeller died. Have you ever seen Old Yeller?
Yeah.
After he had written his note, Ben took Buster for a walk. Oh, look at the squirrel. He says, eep! And then Buster's chasing the squirrel. And after that, he wrote yet another note. Let's see. Don't let Buster off the leash if you see any of the following. Let's see what he sees. A squirrel. Do you see a rabbit? What is this?
A bird.
A bird? Some sort of leopard? I don't know.
It's a cat.
That's a cat? Whoa, that is a cat. What else do we see here? A car, a fox, some bugs, nighttime, goodness. A pine cone, a leaf, a flower, and a deer.
And some clouds.
Oh, and some clouds. I didn't know that was clouds. I thought it was whipped cream. Maybe Buster doesn't like whipped cream. In fact, the more Ben thought about it, the more notes he needed to write. Let's see. Let's read these notes here. A few things for Buster. Dad's slippers so he doesn't chew yours. These are things that you need. My teddy bear, because Buster seems to love. Dog biscuits, 2 if he's been good. Only 1 if he's been bad. His leash for walks. A food bowl, stand back, what he eats, and I don't know what it says there. Let's see. This says, all right, season. Is for squirrel. What is that? What does is for squirrel mean?
Let's just skip that.
What? Okay, we'll skip that. Those Buster paw prints? Yes, this is him. No, this is a bird. No, this is the neighbor's cat. And no, this is Dad. And then how many times bark? 10. Bark is okay. That note doesn't make any sense. We're moving on. When should Buster have a bath? When he has changed color. Unless he's green, then go straight to the vet. A green dog is not a healthy dog, is it? No. Your eyes sting when you pet him. Oh, that would be a stinky dog. For Aunt Agnes's visits, and then when he's had a long day. He just likes having a bath, you know? Let's see. This says, sin too long, scratch, scratch. And then songs to sing, twinkle, twinkle, diddle, diddle, not Baba Black Sheep. It makes him want to chase sheep. The best starts for scratches in order of preference. Number 1 is belly. Number 2 is rump. Oh my goodness. Number 3 is ears. And number 5 is snout. What's number 4? I don't see a number 4.
No, it's no number 4.
There's no number 4. Goodness. And then this says, does Buster need to pee? You sit down. Gluck. And then in the car. That doesn't make any sense either. We'll move on. How to whistle for Boo. Dinner time means. Who's Boo? Who's Boo? Do you know who Boo is? All right. You know who's hugging Buster too hard when he starts panting, when his eyes bulge, when he makes a croaking sound, croak, and then when he falls. Oh my goodness. It says when he, let's not use the, oh no, you want them to say, okay. When he farts, that's right. Let's see. And by the time the family was ready to set off, Ben had more notes than he could count. I feel like I've forgotten something important, Ben says. And then, let's see. This is Grandpa. How does Grandpa say? Grandpa says, well, you can always send it to me on a postcard, replied Grandpa. Now have a great time. Ben hugged Buster goodbye. Careful not to squeeze too tightly, because what happens if you squeeze too tightly?
Something could happen.
What's going to happen? He's going to... Oh, no, he's going to fart. We don't want that. And then he chases the car saying, bark, 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 bark. Ben did have a great time, but he kept remembering things he'd forgotten to tell Grandpa. So he wrote them all down on postcards. Let's see. He wrote it when he was kayaking and riding a horse and then building a sand castle. And he's swimming, writing a note. That doesn't make... Oh, can you write a note while you're swimming? You can? My goodness, you're very special. All right, let's see what these notes say. This says, barking at the middle of the night. What is this? It's a pie graph that says most of the time it's nothing. It's nothing at all. He's just barking. And then sometimes it's because of funny noises. Let's see. This postcard says, things Buster shouldn't eat. Compost, eggshell. Would you eat eggshells? No, you wouldn't eat eggshells. They seem delicious. Candy wrappers, furniture, chocolate. Oh, do you know that if dogs eat chocolate, it's bad for them?
Oh,
It's
no.
bad. Yeah, that's right. And peanut butter from a jar. What is Buster dreaming of? Let's see. He's chasing squirrels. Don't wake him. He'll be sad because he likes squirrels, right? If his tongue out, it means he's dreaming about dinner. And then this says, where does Buster? Where does Buster what? Let's see. I'm assuming it just says, where does Buster? Toilet, water bowl, fish pond.
No.
Where is he?
This is what it does. So, where Buster drinks from? Pond.
Oh, you think it's where he
Toilet.
drinks from. That's pretty clever.
He
I
does
agree.
think he drinks from a toilet?
That's right. But he was still sure he'd forgotten something important. Let's see. When Mom, she's a flower, right? Mom felt sick after eating a bad hot dog. It reminded Ben of something to tell Grandpa. Diagnosis chart. What's wrong with Buster? Oh, he's all red. He's got a sunburn. If there are hearts above his head, he's lovesick. I think that's pretty obvious. If I had hearts floating above my head, makes sense that I'd be lovesick. Ate a toy dinosaur if there was an x-ray of a toy dinosaur. And if he's standing up with his legs crossed, he just needs to be. I don't think a dog can stand up and cross their legs. And when Dad took a wrong turn on the way to see a famous waterfall, Ben wrote another note. If Buster gets lost, where will he be? He will be waiting outside of school. Let's see. Chasing a deer in the woods. Sleeping under a tree. Kicking over garbage cans. And maybe he's chasing a mailman. He seems to like chasing mailmen.
No, he can't go to the mail place.
Oh, wait a minute. What? What are you talking about?
Josie.
All right. But it was only then that he remembered the very important thing he'd forgotten. He could wrote one last note as quickly as he could. Important, it reads. Never take Buster to the post office. He knows that's where mailmen come from. Love, Ben. Danger. But the note arrived too late. Uh-oh. Grandpa and Buster were already on their way to the post office to pick up a package. And Grandpa says no, because he lost the dog on the leash. And then, look, bark, bark, Buster! Bark, grr, burr, bark, grr, bark. Oh, no, he's just creating havoc.
I told you.
You were right. Buster was banned from the post office, and Grandpa thought that perhaps it was time to cure the dog of his bad behavior. So he began to train Buster. And he says, I have a bone for you if you listen. And Buster's just sitting here going, a scratcher, scratcher, a scratcher, scratcher. It was hard work. First he said, sit, sit, sit. Is he sitting? No. It was very hard work. And then he said, good boy, now stay, 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 stay. He's staying, isn't he? He's doing a good job. And now he's saying, stay, stay, stay. But look, what is Grandpa doing? He's making himself look like what? A mailman, right? But Grandpa knew that very hard work always pays off in the end. And he said, great job. Great work, Buster, because he's happy. Let's see. When Ben arrived home, Grandpa had a note of his own ready for him. And it says, oh, what we've been up to. So Grandpa has been doing belly rubs. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I see yet another butt. That's not, no, we cannot let them see that. Oh, that's inappropriate. Inappropriate. Let's see. Okay, well, let's see what else they're doing. They are doing for walks and runs. Dog training, lots and lots of dog training. See, he's saying sit and stay. And then long relaxing. He's taking baths with a dog. Would you take a bath with a dog?
Yes.
Yes, oh my goodness. You would get dirtier rather than cleaner. It would be an oxymoron. But most of all, we have been, they've been missing you. He's been missing them. Oh. Ben couldn't help it. He hugged Grandpa and Buster as hard as he could. Uh-oh, what happened? Buster went, poot. Oh, Buster farted. In the weeks that followed, Grandpa gave Ben a few extra notes about how to train Buster. No, sit, Buster. No jumping in the bath. Good boy. Look, he's not getting in the bath. Stay, Buster, the squirrel is our friend. That squirrel doesn't look like your friend. It seems like he's making fun of him, right? Yeah. And they worked so well that Mun even said Buster could come along on the next family vacation. That flower was very nice to that dog, wasn't she?
It's not a flower.
This time he didn't bark or fart in the car. And he didn't chase any birds at all. He was a very well-behaved dog. Well, most of the time. And that's his mom saying, Buster! Let's see what they've got. They've got a t-shirt and they've got a lamp. Who takes a lamp on vacation? Do you take a lamp on vacation? I don't. Goodness. And oh my goodness, there is underwear on this page. We need to quickly change the page.
No, we don't.
No! All right. Well, that was a great book, wasn't it? It was. It had a few things that were inappropriate. But what a good book. Oh, we have a couple of these books. We've read The Boy Who Cried a Ninja. That's a good book. All right, what do we say to our friends? We say,
Bye, we love you.
good night, I love you.